Actually, I have to put my sunscreen on because that sun is bright today. Woo! Hey, I just shaved my legs and brushed my teeth, so gotta put that sunscreen on because I get that Rudolph nose that my mom likes to laugh at me for. Hey, Bubba. Winston's just been relaxing, putting on my sunscreen. Hey, y'all. Become a member for $2.99 a month. Get those sweet membership stickers. All right, sunscreen is on. Just a little bit of a breeze today. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous out. Might need to put on some shorts here. Guys, if you're just entering, I'm live in Quartzsite. Be sure to hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Whew. Okay, I had to put my sunscreen on, my SPF 100. Hey, Hans. Hey, handsome. Oh, big stretch arms. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You want to come up on my lap? Or no? You want to come up? Come on up. Hey, Vicky. Oh, you're so sweet. Yay, yay, you. Here, come here, say hi to everybody real quick. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's my son. Getting some sun today. He's just being a sunny boy. What are you doing? Say hi to everybody. Hi. Say hi. Am I embarrassing you? Are you done? Are you finished? Are you over me? Easy mommy, easy mommies. Want to sit in my lap? Yes? Show everybody how cute you are. Hold on. I know, he's like, Mom, stop. Yeah, we're just chilling, guys. I just kind of did my morning hygiene stuff. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, shaved my legs. So, we're just hanging out. It's beautiful right now. I think it's like, I don't know, it's probably low 60s right now, but it's gorgeous. It got down to 37 last night. Well, I woke up at like 7 a.m. and I checked my weather app and it said 37, but it didn't feel like it. I was so warm. Well, so there are some campers around. There's like a little tribe of car campers kind of down the way behind the bushes. I can't see them, but I've been seeing them kind of drive past. And then there's two blue cargo vans kind of over here, and then behind me down a ways there's like a white cargo van. So I'm at the same spot I was a couple weeks ago, but there are more people here this time, but only like 5 more people. So a little more populated. I've seen some more off-road vehicles in the last couple days, which is nice. Like, even though I like camping alone, I like to see other people, right? So just, people kind of going back and forth. I like the BLM land because it's more like people like me that like are in like vans and cars and tents, because when you go to the LTVA locations, it's like bigger rigs and RVs, and so I like camping on the BLM land because it's like more people like me. So Vicky, yeah, I'm really back and forth between the area. So like basically what I do is I'll stay in Quartzsite like 3-4 nights, sometimes 5 nights, and then I'll go back to my home base and like see my partner and hang out and do laundry and like do that, and then I'll come back to Quartzsite. So like I'm constantly back and forth, just kind of depending on what's going on. So but I didn't leave Quartzsite officially until April of this year, so I really hang out for several months. Yeah, the weather's gorgeous. I'm actually a little bit toasty. Winston's on my lap. Yeah, it's actually a little bit toasty. I just put on my sunscreen because I'm like, oh man, I'm getting warm. Speaking of car campers, I see this guy coming. He's back and forth every day, I've noticed. Oh, there's a couple car campers actually. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see that, like, there's other people around, and um, Winston's happy in my lap. But I know there's a lot of stuff actually going on in town today. So, like, there's like some yard sales and some stuff going on in town today. I went into town yesterday because I forgot butter for my cooking. So, yeah, here come my car camping friends. So, anyways, but yeah, more stuff is starting to go on in town. I definitely noticed more people yesterday, just around. Again, more vendors. As you know, my rug vendor is here. Yay! So, um, Vicky, I keep thinking about spending a week or so traveling. Oh yeah, Vicky, absolutely. I mean, I love, like, a week is perfect time, especially, like, so for me, I'm always on the move. Like, I cannot stay one place for long because oh yeah, here's my car camper friends. One is like in a really old Toyota and one is in a Volkswagen. Um, so anyways, just nice to see other people like in cars, right? Like car camping. Oh, that's a whole dang family in that in that Volkswagen. Anyways, yeah. So Vicky, like I was saying, working a week remotely right now, I have 5 bars of Verizon 5G. So like I've been uploading my videos and doing everything with no problem. But I'm pretty close to town. The further you get out of town, um, the worse the cell signal gets. And Verizon is definitely the best, followed by AT&T. And it does get a lot worse in January and February. So especially like if you're at the LTVA and you need service, like don't count on it. Like don't count on having any cell service at the LTVAs in January and February. It's nearly impossible. Um, from New York. Hi Donna. Ooh, awesome. Safe travels out here. Hi Thomas. Welcome in. James, I don't know why you're in Colorado. That sounds terrible. Buckeyes at halftime. Yeah, go Bucks. I actually lived in Toledo, Ohio for 5 years of my life. So I'm an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Look at this sun like across my face. Hello from California. Welcome in. We're just chilling in Quartzsite, me and Winston. Welcome everybody. Yeah, we're just hanging out. It's about 11:30 or so. I was just listening to my music and brush my teeth, do my wash my face, shave my legs, did all that stuff. So, well, I don't really count my time living in Ohio anyways because I was literally like 0 to 5 years old. I moved to Toledo when I was 6 weeks old from Indiana, and then I moved out to Arizona when I was 10, turning 11. So, oh, well, I already brushed my teeth. Vermont, wow. Vermont is one state I haven't been to. New Jersey, all these places sound very cold. South of Columbus, yeah, I still have family in Ohio, in Cincinnati, and Mason, Ohio. So, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for using my Amazon affiliate links. Yeah, it really helps me a lot. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Last time I was in Ohio was 2020 when I took my first big road trip with Winston and we drove through Ohio. My family wasn't in town at the time, so I didn't go to visit them, but Ohio is a pretty boring drive. Hi, are you happy? Good boy. So I have lots of fun stuff going on, guys. I actually have a super clean giveaway that I'm posting later today. You can enter to win some super clean products, so I'm posting that today. And then I have some more fun videos coming up. And I just found out that, yeah, absolutely not. Ohio sounds terrible. The only way I'm in Ohio is if I'm driving through. So, Vicky, do you find your solar charges enough this time of year, or do you? Oh yeah, no, my solar right now is out, very out, and it's getting so much sun. Um, I honestly, like, I have it out all day, right? Just to, make sure my stuff stays charged up. But in Arizona, I mean, there's literally not a cloud in the sky, and that's typically how it is. But even if you have like a day of clouds, um, you can guarantee there's going to be sun the next day. So I don't have my Rockpal solar out right now, just my Blue Eddy. But yeah, the solar is enough. Like, that's why I really, being in Arizona majority of the year, I don't really stay at campgrounds because my solar gives me everything I need for boondocking, um, which is great. So, and I actually have a new solar panel coming in, as well as a 1500-watt portable power station. So I'm going to be trying that stuff out. So, member for 5 months, 5 months strong. Woo! Yes. Wow, we're really doing that membership stuff, huh? Only $2.99 a month, you can become a member. I'm going to be doing a members only meetup here in Quartzsite this season. So, so that'll be fun. I'll be doing a public meetup and a members only meetup. And then I will be at Schoolypalooza because today Schoolypalooza announced that it's no longer going to be a paid organized event. It's going to be like a normal event like it always has been. So I'm so grateful. So I will be at Schoolypalooza from January 23rd to January 29th, raving it up, partying it up, doing hippie drum circles, doing all this stuff. So huge Schoolypalooza news today. They heard the community, and so I'm so excited to see all of my hippie and nomad friends there. So, oh, it's snowing. That sounds terrible. Sorry, I'm not a snow person. Absolutely not. Hi, Diana. Thank you so much. Yeah, so my wooden top table, Descend on Bend is just for like people with Westphalias. No thanks. And it's also like in Oregon, which is very damp. Yeah, so Diana, I got my wooden table at Costco. It was only $10. So and actually my tripod is sitting on it right now. What's funny, because my tripod is sitting on my wooden table that I got from Costco, which is on my new rug that I also got from Costco. So, both great things. And I got my new rug from Donna and Carl in town. They are next to Ken's Grocery Outlet, and they have a ton of like these outdoor mats. They also have actual like rugs, like soft rugs. And Donna, she's so cute. I was talking to her the other day. Sybil, so there's a join button, and there's also a link to join. Jordan might be able to snag that link for you to join. There's been some issues on certain platforms with finding that join button, but it should be on the same line as like the like and the super thanks and all of that stuff. So Jordan, if you can help us out by linking that join, that would be awesome. Yeah, there have been some issues with mobile. You might have to go on a computer to do join. But otherwise, hopefully Jordan can link us that. So yeah, the bamboo table I absolutely love. I have that. I have like so many tables. I have my bamboo table that, I mean, I'm still obsessed with that. My aluminum table that, well, I was cleaning, so I moved it. And that one was from Walmart. You can get it on Amazon as well. That's my taller aluminum table. And then my wooden table. And then I have my larger camping table that I actually bought from the tents here in Quartzsite. So, yeah, Lori, I have 5 bars of 5G right now with Verizon, but I'm on BLM land, far away from like everybody else. So I'm not in LTVA. There's like nobody around me. So that's one of the reasons I have really good cell service. It gets bogged down the further you leave town and the more people you're around. The LTVAs get super crowded, and so everyone's trying to use the internet, and the cell service gets really bad. So that's one of the reasons that I'm far removed, because, you know, I have work and stuff to do. So yeah, Thomas, absolutely. So last night it got down to 37 degrees, and I just used 2 micro fleece blankets, and then on top I had my down puffy blanket. And when I woke up this morning and I saw it was 37 degrees, I was like, I'm not even cold. At one point I had Winston, I had a little heater, a little hot hands heater under him, and he came out of the blankets because he got hot. And so he was under a micro fleece blanket this morning as well as the down puffy blanket, and like we weren't even cold. Like it was amazing. So yeah, just the 2 micro fleece blankets and then the down puffy blanket, and that seems to do the trick. Otherwise, I recommend like cotton, Sherpa, or wool. All of those fabrics have kept me really warm in the winter. And we've slept in like 25 degrees and snowy before, which is really terrible. But if you have to do it, again, those fabrics work really well. So yes, he's been having so much fun on this rug. It's been amazing. He was literally playing this morning. Like, I got him this new little Christmas fox toy, and we were literally running around this morning, and he was playing and all happy. So it's made a big difference. And I'm glad I got the 9x12, even though it was $65. I'm glad that I got it because it gives both of us so much space to work with. And I've even been able to just like walk around with my socks on, because the rug is, it's pretty heavy duty. So, yeah, Thomas, my micro fleece blankets are from Amazon. I'm not sure. I feel like there's a link in the description on my YouTube videos, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check, but I will be sure to get that link for you. Rich, I'm not sure what comment you're talking about, but yeah, thank you. Hi, Sabrina, welcome. Yeah, he loves to play with his toys. Even at 11 years old, he stays really active. He's just been sunbathing all morning. I cleaned up the van and I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. I actually ran out of my Kuju coffee, so I need to order some more of that. And yeah, Thomas, you're so welcome. So there is a link in the videos. Okay, James, yeah, I thought so because I've been using the same micro fleece blankets ever since I started van life, so I thought there was a link in the description. So, and I'm using like twin size micro fleece blankets. A lot of my stuff I bought back in 2020 when I began van life, and so it has gotten more expensive because of inflation, which sucks. But yeah. Oh, thank you. There we go. Fleece blankets. Thank you, Jordan, for linking those. Winston's shedding. It's so dry. Hi, what do you think? Say hi to everybody. Oh yeah, Dog Mom Days is my business. It's been my business for 9 years. And that's my Facebook page as well. People can check me out on Facebook, and my website is also dogmomdays.com that has all my pet blogging stuff from the last 9 years on it. I have some really fun reviews coming up too. I'm actually going to be testing out a new fridge. I've had my Alpacool 20-liter fridge for 2 years now, and it's been amazing. 0 problems with it, but I will be testing out another fridge that is similar. And it's also 20 liters, but it's a different, it's made by, okay, Bubba, I forget the brand right now, but yeah, so I'll be testing that out, and it's around the same price point as the Alpacool, so that's fun. So I'll be testing that out. I will also be testing out the 1500 watt power station, as well as a new solar panel. So I have some of that stuff coming up. I get a lot of requests for reviews and things, but I only review stuff that like makes sense to me and to you guys, because I'm not going to review something that like I'm not going to use or I'm not going to believe in. So But on my Rock Pals power station yesterday, the AC outlet, it shorted out on me, so it's like no longer working. So that sucks. The power station I'll be testing out is from Van Powers. So it's a 1500 watt power station, and they're telling me that it charges in only 2 hours. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to test it out. We'll see. Yeah, well, my Rock Pals isn't that old. It's only like, well, hold on. Well, it's probably like a year and a half old, but my Jackery is almost 2.5 years old, and I've never had any problems with it. So, yeah, I still recommend Bluetti. Bluetti's my favorite out of all of them. I've never tried EcoFlow, but I know my YouTube friend Maddie Van Halen, which I'm sure a lot of you follow him. He and I are buds. Yesterday, he retracted his endorsement of EcoFlow, so I have to watch the video to see why he's no longer recommending it. I'm not really sure, but he said that he no longer recommends it. So I'll be curious to see what he has to say. Yeah, Bluetti is very quality, and I try and keep things as efficient and as simple as I can. So with this new power station, when I receive it, I'm literally going to have 4 power stations, and that is just overkill. So I will probably nix my Rock Pals, especially because it shorted out on me. Use my Bluetti still powers my fridge, and it's freaking excellent. And then like use the new, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I really like my Jackery because it's so small. I mean, it's just the 240, so it's super tiny, so I literally pick it up and like drag it around my campsite to charge my stuff. It's actually charging my phone right now. I just love how small it is. So hello, hi Vonda, how are ya? Interested in learning how to cook with flameless devices that can be plugged into power stations. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with any. I have my 2 camping stoves. I have my 2-burner propane stove from Bass Pro Shop, that I bought for like $75, and that thing's been amazing. And then I also have my backpacking stove, which is what I generally make my coffee on because it's super small, and I can cook on it inside my van if I need to, if it's like windy, or when I was at NASCAR last week, it was hailing, so I was cooking in my van on my backpacking stove, which worked out really well. But yeah, I'm not really familiar with any flameless cooking devices. So I've heard that. I've heard they take up a lot of power, but that's one thing I'm just kind of uneducated on. So yeah, I have the EB70S Bluetti power station, which is like 7 to 800 watts basically. So, Diana, I've heard a lot of great things about the Hot Logic. And yes, Jeffy's mom, thank you so much. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hi, Amanda. I want to know if your baby ever got sick or valley fever. No, knock on wood, Isabel. Winston's never gotten valley fever. I've never gotten valley fever, and I've been living in Arizona for 23 years. And Winston's been living in Arizona all of his life, 11 years now, so neither of us have ever gotten valley fever. And yes, the Hot Logic I heard is great. I need to try one, to be honest with you guys. I need to try a Hot Logic. I need to write that on my list. Yeah, I need to write that on my list because I need to try a Hot Logic. Got a little plug-in to do liquids. Yeah, I've heard that those are good, Jennifer. Hi, all the way from India. Welcome. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, my Bluetti's great. I absolutely love my Bluetti, and I love my Bluetti solar panels. I mean, they are absolutely fantastic. So there's a vaccine for dogs for valley fever. Oh, okay. I didn't know that actually. Yeah, I love my Bluetti. It's amazing. It's actually probably at like 100% power. Oh, I can't see it, but it's probably at 100% power right now because I've had my solar out all morning, and Doesn't take long in this sun with no clouds to get charged up. Hi, what do you think? Are you happy? So, lots of options out there in terms of power. I really like my Rock Pals solar panels too. My Rock Pal solar panels are great. My Jackery solar panels I always had problems with. So, Lori, I just use my phone, just my smartphone. Yeah, I would wait till Black Friday, you guys. It's only 2 weeks away. Like, if you have stuff you need to buy for your vehicle, if you can wait 2 weeks, like, definitely wait, because there's going to be Black Friday deals, there's going to be Cyber Monday deals, like crazy. So I would absolutely wait. Yeah, Emily, so I have Verizon cell service. Verizon is definitely the best service on the West Coast, especially out here in the mountains. So I have Verizon, and then which right now I have 4 to 5 bars of 5G service, and I just use my mobile hotspot through. I have a booster through Verizon, so that's what I use like for my work on my laptop. But I'm literally, like, to do this live, I'm literally just using my cell data. I have an unlimited data plan through Verizon, so that's what I use. Yeah, the Bluetti panels and the Alpacool, definitely do it. I mean, again, all my stuff has been fantastic. No problems with my Alpacool. You know, I'm the type of person where, like, especially because I'm a minimalist, if stuff is working, there's no need to change it, right? So, my Albacool, you know, I've had again for 2 years. And so if you have Amazon Prime, this is what happened. This is the reason I bought my fridge, because originally I was using my Yeti cooler, which I still love. I still love my Yeti cooler, highly recommend. But I had the Alpacool in my cart on Amazon. And again, this was like fall of 2020. I had it in my cart. I got a notification on my phone that there was a Prime deal on the Alpacool. It was $50 off. So I ended up getting my fridge for only $150 via Amazon Prime. So, you know, Amazon Prime is worth it. You know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of the things. I will definitely be looking. You know, maybe I should buy a Hot Logic on this Black Friday, now that you guys mentioned it. That's probably a good idea. Because in the Hot Logic, I think can't you make like microwave dinners essentially in a Hot Logic? I don't know. You guys tell me, because you seem to know more about that than I do. And y'all know I'm not a cook. So I wouldn't mind making myself some TV dinners in a Hot Logic. I'll tell you guys what. So yeah, I've heard about Visible. It uses the Verizon towers. Yeah, I need to get one, because I know they're small too, so it's not like it takes up a lot of space, right? Hi, how are ya? A raw chicken and a Hot Logic while driving. It took 4 hours. Wow, that's amazing. Not something I would personally do, but that's really brilliant. Oh man, it is dry. Make sure if you're coming out to Quartzsite for the first time, you hydrate. Yeah, that's neat. I need to get one. And they're only like $40 or something. I know they used to be pretty inexpensive, so. Barb, welcome. Yay, Barb just became a member. Thank you so much, Barb. You are now an adventurer. Yay. So now you have that special badge next to your name, the little paw print. The paw print changes colors the longer you've been a member. And then you also get exclusive stickers to use in chat if you'd like, and exclusive membership posts. And I'm having a membership meetup this winter in Quartzsite. So thank you so much, Barb. Welcome. Ira, yeah, he is absolutely chilling, cleaning his toes. We love you too. Mwah. Yeah, he's happy on mom this morning. He's been in his play. Well, he was kind of out here in the rocks sunbathing this morning while I was like making my coffee and cleaning up and stuff. And then he went in his playpen. Modern Day Pilgrim, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in to say hi. I appreciate you. We're just live in Quartzsite. Hope to see some of you guys out here in the area in the next several months. I'll probably be in Quartzsite through March, just back and forth chilling. I will be at Schoolypalooza, Hot Logic $38.95 on Amazon, but I'm waiting for Black Friday sale. Yes, James, I'm going to do the same thing. Are you a van person or given a choice, what would you choose? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, would I choose a different van, or I'm not sure what you mean by that. Going to see what they want for the Blue Eddy. Yeah, I would wait, guys. If you can wait, I mean, remember, Black Friday is coming up. There's going to be deals. There are going to be deals. So I'm waiting for that day to come. Black Friday through Cyber Monday, I'm sure it'll be like all the same deals. Yeah, so definitely a van. I will stay in a van. I might upgrade my van. We will see. James Johnson just became a member. Hi, James. Welcome. No, I don't want an RV. I would just get a bigger van if I decide, like a road truck van, but not an RV, like a road truck van. So a van that I could stand up in, basically. I really like the road trucks because they're still like, 20 feet. Like my van right now is 16 feet. The road truck is still like 20 feet. And then I can stand up in it, and I just have more options for me and Winston to move around. That's what I'll do if I decide to upgrade. But I don't want an RV. An RV is too much. That's more than I want. No. I'll just get like a road truck van if I decide to upgrade. Wow, we got 2 new members, Barb and James Johnson. Thank you for being here. Appreciate ya. Oh, Diana, thanks for the tip. Emily, another new member. Thanks, honey. Welcome. Welcome, being an adventure. Yes, James, that's exactly the thing about minivan camping is like I have literally camped, and typically you're not supposed to, right? I've been in like hotel parking lots. I've stealthed in. I've stealthed like literally on the streets. I've had to stealth in a neighborhood before. So thank you, Barb. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, the membership helps me out a lot, you guys. Thank you so much. So the stealthiness of it, it's like I've never, even with my awning and my rooftop box, like you could still have a daily driver and have that stuff on them, right? So and I don't have like my YouTube on my van or anything like that. I have my map, so I have a few things that would indicate that I'm in it, but most people would probably just think I'm like a traveler. So yeah, I love the stealthiness of it. And like when I'm at like a Love's or a Pilot and I'm camping like in a gas station parking lot, I don't stand out. I really like that stealthy aspect. So if I do end up upgrading to a road truck, because I have been looking at the road trucks, there's a ton available here in Arizona, but they're running about 50 to 60,000. So if I do end up doing that, it'll be, a year down the road or so. I'm not focused on that. I'm just enjoying my minivan right now. I do need to get some new tires. I still need to get my window fixed. So I need to take care of that stuff, and I'm just really enjoying it because it's so easy to drive and get around, and with fuel prices, fuel's still over $4 a gallon in Arizona, so I don't want to have to fill up anything bigger than a minivan. And I've really made mine so cozy. You know, I put so much love and like passion into my minivan that at this point I can't really imagine getting rid of it. So, and Winston likes it. I would like to be able to stand up, but that's really the only thing that I'm missing out on. If I really, really wanted to, I could do a custom rooftop extension on my minivan. People have done that before. I've been in a Dodge Grand Caravan where somebody did a 4-foot custom rooftop extension, which was really dope. But you know, so. Yeah, James, yeah, I've had my rooftop box now for like 2 years or so, and I love it because it takes all the big stuff out of my van. You know, my tables, my chairs, Winston's playpen, my rug. It takes all the big bulky stuff that I don't want in my van. It takes it out and puts it on top of my van. And I'm 5'8", so I can reach everything really easily. I know it's harder for shorter people. I've never really thought about that, but yeah, my rooftop box is 18 cubic feet, so it's made a really big difference. Hey, Angela, how are ya? Yeah, let me answer that 1 second. Minimalism. Yeah, I minimalism is my thing. I've been a minimalist since 2018. Oh, you have a town and country, nice. So yeah, Angela, my mattress is right there. Jordan just linked it. It's a Milliard trifold. I've had it ever since I started van life, so 2.5 years now. It's amazing. I think it's 25 by 76, something like that. It's a cot size. So cot size is always 25 inches wide. Twin size is 30 inches wide. So, and to have the back seat up where Winston sits or sleeps, so that like that's his bed, and also I can have a third passenger, so I really like having that third seat. I can't have a twin size. It has to be a cot size because 30 inches is just too wide. So 25 inches works out well. You still good, Bubba? Are you handsome? Do you want some water? You want some fresh? I can't see, sorry. Did I get your paws wet? Sorry. Here. Sybil, welcome. How are ya? 40 degrees in Michigan? Oh, ew. You should come out to Arizona. It's like 65 right now, probably. In the sun, it feels like much warmer. I'm sorry, like half my face is shaded, but it's like seriously a 10-degree difference between the shade and the sun when it gets down like into the 60s. So a couple weeks ago, it was in the 70s here in Quartzsite, so I was sitting like in the shade. But the last few days, I've been sitting in the sun because it gets chilly in the shade fast. And there's like now there's a little bit of a breeze, so my hands are getting cold. But it did get down to 37 last night. But Winston and I were nice and warm. That's another thing I really like about the minivan is it has, you know, that built-in insulation, and so it's much warmer than, you know, other options. So whew. Hi. 25 in Minnesota. Oh, that's where our family is from. Jordan and I both have family in Minnesota. Yeah, Honda's great. Honda is great. Yeah, $6 per gallon is tough. It's very expensive. Welcome to all of our new members. We have lots of new members that joined today during this live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. It really helps me. Only $2.99 a month to support me and Winston and get those member exclusive perks. So Maya, hello, Switzerland, love it. Why is it called quartzite? That's a great question, and yes, it is. It is because of the mineral. So if you look around on the ground, you can literally find quartz everywhere. So there's even, so from where I'm sitting right now, there's a very small mining community in the mountains. I can literally see it from here. and they do mining out there. You can go further into the mountains and find all sorts of different quartz, and the ground will literally like shimmer with the quartz. It's so beautiful. So I could every now and then I'll find some, like looking right now, I see like some really pretty quartz rocks. Um, but yeah, that's why it's called quartzsite, because our ground is full of it. That's a great question. Ooh, 24 degrees. That sounds so cold. You know, it's like I even though I lived in Indiana, since I've been in Arizona for 23 years, I have that Arizona blood now. I get so cold so easily. Hi, are you happy? You have something on your eye here. I got it. I got it. A little bit of dirt. So, I know there's lots going on in town today. There were like some different sales and things going on near the tents, yard sales and things. So 32 degrees. Oof. Yeah, I love both my portable stoves. They are great. Bought my Angela just bought my. I'm going full time. Yay! How exciting, Angela! Thank you so much. We love you too. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. Yeah, it's a fun life. I would definitely be full time if I didn't have a partner. But I do. So, but yeah, I mean it's great. I'm like 6 months out of the year in my van, and you know what? I must have missed that super chat. Who left me that super chat? I guess I missed it. Somebody sent me a $1.99 super chat. Who was that? I'm so sorry. I missed it. Oh, Michael Proctor. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. So it's fun to learn about quartz. Yeah, no, it's fun to go into town, and you know there's little like museums and touristy stuff there. So you are shedding, Bubba's. You are shedding, Bubba's. What do you think? Are you cold in the shade? Ooh, Jeffy's mom, you have 4 Chihuahuas. Nice. Yeah, thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Chihuahuas. I'm not biased at all. Not biased at all. Huh. Winston's been having fun. He gets so tired though. He's like always on the lookout, right? So, nomadic by nature. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's fun. I like it too. You know, I really like old towns, like small towns. That's one of the things that I love about Quartzsite, especially because a lot of the same people have been here for many years. So like Donna and Carl, who I bought this rug from, they've been coming to the area for 20 years. So you kind of see the same people, which is nice. It gives you like a, you know, just a really homey community feel when you come out here. So, Thomas, you have a miniature poodle? Oh, I love miniature poodles. I love poodles. Winston loves poodles too. Poodles are his favorite. Huh, Bubba's? But I can't, I probably shouldn't repeat it because then he's going to think there's a poodle around. And he loves to play with poodles. A larger version than Winston's. Yeah, you know, this one, it's starting to get a little bit wonky, this playpen. I think I'm gonna maybe need like a new one here soon. One of the sides keeps caving in all of a sudden, and I noticed like some really little like holes in the bottom. I've had it for 3 years, but I don't know, it might be time to upgrade soon just to get like a newer one. So, Northwest Montana. You love the cold and the snow in the winter? Oh, wow. Good for you. So, Jack Russell Rat Terrier. Oh, I love rat terriers. Um, yes, yeah, thank you. The driving tours have been fun. Lots of good feedback on the driving tours. I just, yeah, wanted to show everybody because a lot of people hear about Quartzsite, but they don't get to see like a full comprehensive tour of it. So, yes, but welcome. Hey, how are you? No problem for being late. Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, Thomas, I'll be here again next year. You know, like I said, I'm going to do two meetups this season. One public meetup and one meetup just for members. And then I will also be at Schoolie Palooza January 23rd through 26th. What do you see? So doing all my hippie stuff, partying at Schoolie Palooza, bonfires, hippie drum circles, all that stuff, seeing all my friends. So yeah, I'll be at Schoolie Palooza doing that. Excited to hook up with some of my buddies. I have a lot of friends in town right now. I just haven't met up with them yet because I've been back and forth, and I camped at NASCAR last week, and I'm waiting for a couple more friends to get into town as well. And the thing is, like, a lot of them stay at the LTVAs, and I'm not a fan of the LTVAs, especially because I don't get good cell service there. So I'm just waiting for a few more of my people to show up. English Shepherd, oh, awesome. All doggies are great doggies. Do the portable fans keep my van cool? Well, I mean, it depends on the season. The portable fans aren't enough for like dead of summer. But they do the trick in terms of like airflow and, you know, keeping it nice when it's just like a little bit warm. But in the dead of summer, I haven't really found anything that works super, super well yet. The Zero Breeze. Hi, I love you. You want a kiss? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. Nomadic by Nature, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate ya. Love ya. Yeah, the Zero Breeze air conditioning unit ended up being like a huge bust. So I haven't found anything yet that works really well. I used to have like a super small evaporative cooler, and that thing was amazing. I literally bought it on Amazon for like $25, but it broke, and then it lasted me like a year and a half, and then it broke, and the product was no longer available, and I've never been able to find it anywhere else. So, oh well. Oh well. Like, you're literally, like, if you're going to be camping in the dead of the summer, which I think this next summer, I decided I'm just going to mostly stick around Arizona. So I'm just going to go up north to like Williams and spend my time up there, because the humidity is like such a no-go. I don't think I'm going to go back to the Midwest this next summer. But you're literally better off getting like an actual house air conditioning unit, like one of those little boxes, and putting that in your van. So you are shedding. I should have brought your brush. Oh, Jeffy's mom, thank you. Come to Texas. Oh yeah, I know. I love Texas. I have family in Texas. I have family in San Antonio. So for the last like several years, I've been going to Texas at least once a year to visit people. Last time I actually spent time there was last year in April, so it wasn't like too hot yet. But normally when I'm in Texas, I'm visiting family, so like I stay at their house or something. But yeah, Texas isn't too far, and it's a really easy drive, so. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. I appreciate ya. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's somebody asked me the other day, or it was somebody at NASCAR. It was so weird. It was the first time I'd ever heard this comment. She was like, "He looks like a little fox," and I was like, "That's a first." Somebody saw him from a distance and thought I had a cat too. That happens a lot, but he's kind of chonky, so I'm not really sure how he looks like a cat. But ooh, my hands are cold. Ooh, I'm getting more shaded here, so I'm getting chillier. Yeah, I have some fun videos coming up. My super clean giveaway I'm posting today. And I have videos the next few days that I'll be sharing as well. I can't believe Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I don't really have any plans for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't know what my plans are for Thanksgiving this year, actually. So, oh yeah, that part is beautiful. 70s. I used to go to San Diego quite frequently with Winston because it's only a 5.5 hour drive. But post COVID, it got kind of rough in the areas we like to go to. So, right now it's about 65 degrees. This morning it looks like it got down to 37 based on what my weather app told me when I woke up. It was 37, but the the difference, well, right now it's like 60s during the day, low 40s at night, and then in January and February it gets a little cooler sometimes. Like sometimes it might be 50s, but typically like 60s, and it'll get down into the 30s at night in January and February, but that's really the coldest it gets. So if it's like a super windy cold day in January, it might be 55 degrees, but it never gets, it's always doable. It's always doable, and the super cold weather doesn't last long. So what YouTube person do I want to meet? I don't really know. I don't really know if I have one. The only YouTube person I really wanted to meet was Bob Wells, and I mean I've spent a lot of time with Bob Wells now. I mean, he interviewed me on his channel and everything, so like I met him and I love him, and so that was really kind of the only person. I've met a lot of other YouTubers because so many people come out to Quartzsite, so I've already met a ton of them, and yeah, I have some fun memories with a lot of the YouTubers that I've met at like previous RTRs and like Schoolie Palooza, and it's fun when everybody gets together to party around a bonfire. It's just, oh boy, it's fun. So Daryl, about 2 months ago I bought a small, and I put water on top. Oh wow, that sounds really neat. Huh, what an interesting concept. I've never heard of anything like that. Hi Gypsy Jules. I absolutely will. He's licking his toes right now, but he just gave me some kisses. But I'll definitely give him a kiss for you. He's getting his hairs all over my pants, but good thing I have a lint roller. Getting his toes, I know, is shocking. Getting my pocket wet. Ooh, that's a big bug. I don't really have any other Hey Michael, thanks again for the super chat. Nice seeing you. Thanks for popping in. Hi, what are you up to? Are you doing good? Can I have a kiss? May I have another kiss, please? May I have one? No? Okay. No, Winston's not. He doesn't have any allergies, which is good. He's a healthy boy. Huh? You healthy? Are you handsome? Yeah, I won't embarrass you. Sorry. North Woods of Wisconsin. Welcome, welcome, Christine. Yes, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. All these silly algorithms. It helps me out if you give it a like. Hey, Leilani, welcome. Oh, you want to get down? Leilani, I didn't know you lived in Arkansas. I love Arkansas. Can you create a Tinder account as a male? Absolutely not, James, you freaking weirdo. So apparently, this is what I learned last year because there was like so much drama at La Posa South. Apparently, there's like van life singles groups on Facebook. So if you want to hook up with somebody, that's your option. Yeah, apparently people do that. So big stretchums. Big stretchums. Oh, good boy. You got some water? Good boy. Good boy. Are you gonna go get some sun now? What? Winston loves this rug. It's fun. Yeah, thank you so much, Diana. I will definitely be around. So, any advice for first-time RV traveler or boondocking? Any of first time? For advice for a first timer? I don't know. Just take it easy and simple is smart. Don't overcomplicate things. You will overwhelm yourself. And just try and keep everything as simple as possible. Take your time. Don't rush. Do your research. Don't be afraid to ask questions and Google stuff. Google is your best friend. Like, you can find so much on Google and YouTube, and there's just so much helpful information out on the internet. So water, beer, both of those are great options. So originally I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, but I've been living in Arizona for 23 years, coming to Quartzsite for about 13 years, and camping in Quartzsite for about 3. So just be careful over there. Winston decided he wanted to stretch his legs. Oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate ya. Yeah, when I started, my first van life season, I came out to Quartzsite and I joined. There are some Facebook groups, so if you're new to Quartzsite, you can join Facebook groups. Like, I think Meet and Q is a good Facebook group. There are some other ones. I don't know. I'm not a member of them. I used to be a member of some of them, but if you're new, those groups are really helpful. My first van life season, I met up with a couple ladies at Scat and Wash BLM land, and that's when the RTR still took place on BLM land. It wasn't like an organized event at the time, which I miss. That was my favorite. But I learned so much just from being around other people. Like, I like to pretty much like camp and spend my time like more alone now, and then like I meet up with friends as they come. But it's great to learn from other people. Like, I've just learned so much from camping with others and talking to others, and camping with other people who are in like similar rigs to me, or just like-minded people. Just chatting and throwing ideas back and forth is really helpful to get started. So if you are new, I do recommend going to the RTR, because you can just learn so much and meet so many people. It's a great event for nomads. I don't think I'll really be there this year or this season, maybe like for half a day or so, just to say hi to people, but yeah, it's still great. So oh, well, thank you, Christine. Yeah, I'm actually in my mid-30s. But I hear that a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. I definitely take it as a compliment. Ooh, camping near a creek. That sounds wonderful. I love camping near water as well. It's always a lot of fun. So yeah, I need to get some new tires. I'm due for a new set. That's for sure. It's really, it is rocky out here, as you can see. Like, this type of surface is what you have to drive on a lot. But I mean, any vehicle can do it. It's not crazy. It's not like you need, like, everything I have is stock. You don't need to go out and buy new tires and new suspension just to come out to Quartzsite. It's absolutely unnecessary. But it is rocky, and it's something to get used to here. So and that's one of the reasons why I love this rug that I got, because it allows Winston and myself to walk around without hurting our feet on the rocks. So he's back in his playpen, as you can see. Yeah, Bob Wells does have a caravan. Bob Wells and I, we've camped together before. I absolutely adore his company. Our dogs get along really well. Um, but yeah, he has caravans that you can, meet people and sign up and go and do that. Um, so yeah, it's a great option. Great option for new people. Like I said, I'll probably just hit it up for like a day or like half a day when it comes up in January. So, oh, thank you, Christine. Yeah, my mom, my parents are in their 60s. My mom is like, she's such a huge supporter of me. She loves that I'm just like doing it, living my life. She doesn't really worry about me. She knows I'm, smart, and I always give her like my pin location. She knows where I'm at and all that stuff, and I know how to protect myself. But my mom's very proud of me. She loves the fact that I travel full time and I do this, and she just thinks it's great. So it's so freeing, and we have lots of options these days, no matter how old you are, especially with work. Working remotely and all the options. I mean, I'm very blessed to have owned a freelance business for 9 years, and so I was already established remotely when I started van life, which really helped me. So, but you can find seasonal jobs, throughout the U.S. and in certain places, and depending on where you're at. So, Quartzsite has seasonal jobs for nomads, but they do fill up pretty quickly. So, if you do need a seasonal job out in Quartzsite, I recommend you getting um, here early. So, yeah, it's great to stay at campgrounds. That's kind of so I stayed at a campground to start as well. It kind of gets you comfortable, makes you feel more safe and secure. Um, a great tip is definitely to stay at campgrounds, or again, just camp around other people who are welcoming. So yeah, I don't know, James Johnson, starting caravans, that kind of sounds stressful to me. I don't really know if that's something I'm interested in, because that just sounds stressful. um, so yeah, I don't know. I've I've had people who have wanted me to do that, but I also really like my solitude. Like, I don't prefer to be around a ton of people, so it would have to be like the right time and the right place for me to do that. Um, so we'll see. Maybe in the future. Will work for beer. Hey, so will I. I will also work for beer. But yeah, Leilani, my mom, so she's been wanting to get on the road for me for a while. She's in her early 60s, but she's a nurse and she's also a professor. So I think she's going to end up getting like a travel trailer, like just a small trailer to pull behind her SUV, and do like her part-time professor job on the road, basically, when I think when she turns like 62 and a half. That's kind of what her plan is. So what are you doing, Bubba's? Getting those toes? Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Sorry. Okay, y'all. Well, let me show you kind of where I'm at real quick, and then I'm going to do my thing here. Oh, because I've been sitting a while. We've been live for a little over an hour. Oh. So here's my view. Very peaceful. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm in the sun. My hands have been freezing. I started to like clean up my stuff, and then I went live, so I have like my stuff everywhere. But yeah, and I do work and I make my content and everything, so it's nice to just have the freedom to do what I want to do in my solitude. So yeah, this is our view. Scorpions, they mostly go away in the winter, but if you're worried about scorpions, you can get a black light. It'll show you where all the scorpions are. I've been stung by a scorpion, and Winston's been stung by a scorpion, but it's actually been in our house. So I literally had a scorpion fall on me from a vent in my house and sting me in the arm. It was terrible. The best drive I've had, I have to say, through the mountains of Virginia. I drove for 6 hours through the mountains of Virginia in fall of 2020, and it was the most beautiful, peaceful drive I've ever done in my life. It was amazing. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to sign off. We've been live for a little over an hour. Thank you to all of our new members. I appreciate you and love you so much. And for the super chats, you all help me out. Be sure to like this video. And yeah, we're going to go do our stuff, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, guys. Appreciate ya.